olive. Standing. I swear the dogs have a higher protein diet than I do. What's going on, guys? So today is the 9th of February. As you just saw, I had to feed the dogs and I'm just getting ready to go to the gym. We're gonna go to the gym in the next 20 minutes. But as you guys know, I've changed my program. So I said this in my last video, in the how to build your program video, that I changed my program, but I didn't actually state what program I'm changing it to. So I'm gonna sit down and talk to you guys and just kind of give you like a brief update and kind of just explain my program briefly, and then obviously I'm going to show you the leg day that we do today. So I'm going to find a place to sit down and I'll talk to you there. Right guys, so for our new program we're doing a legs push-pull. Now the reason it's not a push-pull legs is because we find leg day the most taxing day of the week, so we like to put that first, because I feel like if I did a push and a pull session before leg day, I wouldn't be able to hit the numbers that I would if I did leg day at the start of the week. So as we're not doing it in weeks anymore, we're still doing the 3 days on, 1 day off. We're still putting our leg session first, so it's coming off the rest day, so surely we'll be able to, our performance will be better and we'll be able to hit better numbers on leg day, because obviously leg day is probably the most taxing day of the program. So we're doing that on 2 rotations, A rotation and B rotation. On the A rotation, it's going to be a little bit more hamstring dominant on the leg day, and then on the A rotation on the push day, it's going to be a little bit more chest dominant, and on the pull rotation A, it's going to be a little bit more width. So we're trying to bring out our width. So we planned our days to what we want to bring out most. So on our pull A, we're going to be focusing on getting some more width to the back, and on pull B, we're trying to improve on thickness. On rotation B for legs, it'll be more quad dominant, so we'll be aiming to tax the quads a little bit more than we would, like for example today on rotation A. And on rotation B or push, it'll be more of a shoulder dominance. Now this is going to sound a little bit mad, but let me explain. But all of our set volumes is under, I think the highest day is like 17 sets. Now we are only doing for our compound movements 2 sets. So if for every exercise we're only doing 2 sets. I think the only thing that changes is maybe on 1 push rotation we're doing 3 sets on triceps, and on every leg day we're doing 3 sets on calves. But for every single kind of compound movement, we're only doing 2 sets on everything. So for example, today we've got a high wide stance leg press, and we've got that on a rep range of 6 to 10. So we want to fail between that range. I feel like how we was in our old program is we were kind of overreaching a little bit. And as I said to you, I got fatigued quite easily, and then gym sessions started to get really long. I think the one thing you start noticing is when you start getting fatigued, you start getting really tired in the gym. Obviously, if you're sleeping, everything's down, and like you're yawning in the gym, you know you've had a good night's sleep and you just feel really weak and fatigued, then just take a few days off. That's what we did, and now I'm really looking forward to getting back in the gym. Anyway, today we'll be hitting rotation A of legs, so it'll be a little bit more hamstring dominant. And hopefully some of you guys can try this leg day out and tell me what you think. So we're gonna get to the gym right now, so I'll see you in a bit.
Ignore what you've done, you've got 3 reps. 2 reps. What do we got? 2. Just 2, let's go. Come on. 1 more. 1 rep. Just don't count, I'll say when you're done. Good. Go. Drive.
A few moments later.
You good?
Yeah. The leg workout is complete. I enjoyed that session a lot. Going from that high, wide stance leg press to the pendulum and then having to do sissy squats after just burnt the shit out of my quads, and with the hamstrings as well, just warming up on the ham leg curl was just, it made you feel the muscle a lot more when I moved on to other exercises, because obviously today was more hamstring dominant. Anyway, my legs are completely fried, so I'm going to use some recovery tactics and have a bath. I'm going to put some Epsom salt in the bath, and I'm also going to put some vitamin C in the bath. Right, so the bath is done. I feel a lot better. Before I got in, my quads were completely fried, but now they're feeling okay. I know I'm gonna have to stretch before I go to work at 5 o'clock. So right now I'm just making a coffee. It is a bit late to consume some caffeine because it is 3:30, and I know a lot of people say try not to consume caffeine past 3 o'clock because it can like have a detrimental impact on your sleep. But I kind of have like quite a high tolerance to caffeine anyway. Plus this is my first bit of caffeine for the day. So I actually made a coffee this morning, but I didn't drink it, and well, I forgot to drink it because I had to drop Bex at work, but that's another story. What I'm trying to do as well is when I make myself a coffee is just use a little bit less coffee. Reason for that is just to keep my caffeine down. I'm trying to resensitize my body to caffeine, so when I go on a new pre-workout that's coming, I'm going to obviously be quite sensitive to it, so I'll get more of a benefit out of it. I found that when I was taking my old tub of Total War, I was taking that nearly every day, or every single session, sorry, and I kind of took it a couple of sessions towards the end of the tub, and I realised I wasn't actually getting any benefit out of it because I was so it was just kind of normal for me, if that makes sense. I can't remember the actual word for it, but it's just kind of normal for me, which is not adequate when you're paying like £30 for a tub or pre-workout and it's not doing what you want it to do. But obviously this can happen. I think everything in moderation. Anyway, that's enough about a caffeine talk. I'm gonna eat my next meal, upload the previous video, and make this coffee.
Morning.
Give me that camera, bro. What are you doing? Right, so today is a pull day. It's rotation A on pull, so we'll be looking more about the width of the back. So we'll be doing more of kind of lat targeting. We're gonna get in the gym right now, try keep the intensity as high as possible. So I'm only gonna record a few exercises, and I'll see you guys when we get out. Right guys, so I got back from the gym a couple of hours ago. I quickly want to talk about summer shredding. Now, I made a video on this a couple of weeks ago, basically asking for you guys to make a decision on whether I should do it. Personally, I've decided that I'm going to do it, and I've had a few of you guys as well message me, tell me to do it. I'm going to be putting in my application on the 25th of February, so I'll upload an unlisted video and then link that in the application email when it comes to the end of the competition. I'm going to make a series out of summer shredding as well. I'm going to be showing you guys what I'm eating on a training day and a non-training day, what cardio I'm doing, a breakdown of my macros. There's so many different things and there's so much information that I can give out to you, because one thing I know I can do is cut. I spent my first years of lifting in a deficit, so I know how to cut fat off my body. So for the people that have been subscribed to me for a long time, you guys have seen me in quite a lean state, but not ridiculously lean. But I'm planning to get as lean as I possibly can for this competition. So guys, I thought that was just a quick update and basically telling you guys that I will be doing summer shredding. Anyway guys, if you liked the video, leave a thumbs up. If you dislike the video, then fuck off. And what if you want, subscribe. Peace out.